Okay, here is a video going over the nor'easter that we just had, and it was a big storm. It really was a big storm, the biggest one of the year so far. Topsfield got 19 inches, and as you can see, multiple other places, Methuen, Newburyport 17. I mean, look for yourself. It's really crazy. Now, you might be wondering over here and be looking at, why did Amherst only get 3 inches? The reason why is because when the band's set up, in between two bands, there was an area where no snow fell. Absolutely no snow. That's what happened in central Mass, and that's why they got very little snow. So I was actually forecast. Let me look at my forecast map. I'm gonna go over what I forecasted for these areas. Here's my map: 14 to 20 inches. Now I originally had 12 to 18, but I based on models that I looked at, I decided to switch to 14 to 20. That was a good move, I think, that I had. I was happy I did that. So overall, 14 to 20, I was pretty accurate in this area. There was a few 25-inch amounts though. I did not know they would get over 2 feet. It was crazy. But overall, I'm happy. I was pretty accurate, I feel like. Let's go. Where is it? Okay. So we got that. Let me go to the map again. So overall, I do feel like 14 to 20 in this area. I'm happy about my snow map. I really am. So that's that. In New Hampshire got a lot of snow. I was definitely way off on that one. So let me just go to. So here's a perfect example of what happened in that band. Look at this. This was, I believe, in Connecticut. So Branford got 3.5 inches of snow, while Clinton, just miles away, got 22 inches. That is amazing. That's just crazy how that happened. Yeah. So New Hampshire, I was in Vermont. I was predicting 6 to 14. And Bangor 12 to 15. I was definitely off from that. I mean, not all of it. A lot of places got 16, 17 inches, but also a lot of places got over 20. So, I was a little bit off on that. I have to admit. I just didn't realize these bands would set up, but a lot of bands set up. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy, especially in Eastern Mass and Western Mass too. I think I did pretty good. 6 to 12, 8 to 12 right there. So I am happy about that. Let's talk about pictures. Here's some pictures from the storm. I mean, it was deep. This snow was deep. Is deep. It's still here, 19 inches. Incredible. But yeah, I mean, this was a big storm. A very big storm. I mean, it was just incredible. That was from the Thursday one. So let's talk about the wind. The wind was pretty strong. I know Middleton lost power a little bit. They did. Here the power outage is high. We didn't lose power in Topsfield, but Middleton did, I think, a little bit, and definitely Cape Cod. Medium out west. I think a few people lost it there. So that's really it on the storm. Overall, it was a big storm. It really was, and I'll add a little bit more information on that in my Instagram post and page. But it's time to talk about another possible snowstorm coming this next week. This would be Tuesday into Wednesday. It would be, and this is a very good sign, because what you do is, what you want to look for if you want a good classic snowstorm is you want to look for the 40-70 benchmark. The benchmark is right there. And that's where the storm is likely to develop. It could change, but that's where it's likely to develop right now. If we got that, we maybe be looking at a foot. Maybe more than that. It's way too far away to go over a mountain yet. I'm not going to do that yet. But yeah, that's really it. The snowstorm yesterday was just crazy. I mean, it was unbelievable how much snow we got. And there will be some Maybe some snow showers tonight a little bit. Not accumulating too much. But we had 3 snowstorms so far this year. March 2nd. So Skylar was the one we had yesterday. Raleigh was the one we had March 2nd. Quinn, March 7th. Now, the 40-70 benchmark is right there. They've been pretty close to it. So, I mean, first of all, it's very rare to get